It's not in that bottle though because I tried.
Period.
Hey queens, my name is Queenie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a full glam beat on my best friend. And I'm starting with a mattifying primer because she told me that she's been more oily than normal lately. And I always set my primer with a translucent powder. The powder helps the makeup to stay on longer and stay matte for longer. Now it's time for brows. I always start with the spoolie to brush the brow hairs in place. And then I put a line on the bottom, a line on the top. I connect the two. I like using this pencil because it's small, so you get to have the hair-like strokes and it's faster than using a pomade. You may notice that the front is lighter than the tail, and I do this because I want to have like a gradient effect so it looks more natural in the front. I get that effect by applying less pressure on the front than I do on the tail of the brow. Now I'm going in with the spoolie after I have put all the product down to blend it out and make sure that it looks a little more natural so it doesn't look like you just drew it on with a Sharpie. The spoolie is very important to use after you put the product so that you can brush through the brows, brush the product through, and blend it out. Now I'm going in with my P. Louise base shade 3 and I'm using the Morphe M421 brush to clean it up because it's small, it's flat, it gets right up in there and I can get very detailed. After I finish cleaning up the brows, I spread the P. Louise base on her eyelids to get it ready for shadow. After the P. Louise base is on, I use a fluffy concealer brush to pat it down so that it won't be creasing and I can take off any of the extra product. The brush I'm using is the It Cosmetics Airbrush Concealer Brush. I'm using brow gel to keep her eyebrow hairs down and in place. The first shade I'm going in with from the Moroccan Spice palette is the shade Saffron, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. When I'm applying eyeshadow colors, I always start by patting it on where I want the color to be the darkest and then I blend it out afterward. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and help a sister out. Please, please, please. And make sure you hit that notification bell so when my next video goes up, you'll be notified. So right here, I took a clean brush with no product on it, and I'm just blending out that harsh line to make sure that it blends seamlessly. The key to eyeshadow is to make sure that you blend. So you want to blend it so everything looks seamless. Now I'm going in with the color Fez Up from the Moroccan Spice palette to deepen up her crease and to give her eye a little more definition. I'm also dabbing this color on too. I'm placing it first where I want it to be the darkest, and then as I continue to dab, it will eventually blend in with the transition color. Now I'm going back in with my P. Louise base in the shade 3 and my Morphe M421 brush to cut this crease. Now I did the trick where I put a little bit on her lash line and then I told her to look up so that I know exactly where I need to put the line for the crease. I was originally gonna do a full cut crease, but after I did it, I wasn't really feeling it, so you're gonna see it change a little bit on in the video. And I did the same trick for her other eye. And now I'm taking my same concealer brush to blend out the cut crease part and to take off any extra product, as well as making sure it's not creasing. Now I went back in on her right eye to kind of make the crease a little higher so it could line up with the other eye. I'm going in with the Cover FX shimmer veil so I could get some glitter without using actual loose glitter, because this will give you the same effect. It's a liquid shadow basically, but I would recommend putting another shimmer under it before you put it, instead of just putting it straight on the base. I'm using two colors. This color is the lighter of the two colors so that I can have a gradient on the eye and it's lighter on the inner corner than the outer corner. This is where I changed it from a full cut crease to a half cut crease, and I'm going in with the same Fez Up shade from the Moroccan Spice palette to kind of start the smoky look. I didn't feel like the Fez Up shade was dark enough, so I'm going into the itsmyrayeraye palette and using the shade Black Beauty to deepen up the outer V and give us a more smoky look. Just like with the other shades, I'm going to dab the color on where I want it to be the darkest, and then I'm going in with a clean brush to blend it out. Now I'm taking the foundation shade that I'm going to use for the rest of her face to clean up the top of her brow. I like this technique because it makes the top blend in with the foundation and it doesn't look too light. I'm still using the same Morphe M421 brush to clean it up. Now I'm going in with the Dior foundation in the shade 45. I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to put it on. And I'm using a dabbing motion. Dab, dab, dab. Just like the eyeshadow. So you get a more flawless finish. I'm so sorry about the video. It keeps changing colors. I tried to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, so I apologize. I just want to point out that when I'm doing foundation, I never put the foundation directly under the eye because I'm going to highlight under there with concealer. So today I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Sand to give her a nice bright under eye, cover up anything you don't want to be showing. And I'm going one by one. I'm doing one eye first, then the other eye, because I want to make sure that it has the best blendability because it does dry down quick. When I'm applying the concealer, I'm also making sure that I'm cleaning up and making a sharp line under the eyeshadow. Now I'm using the microfiber sponge from Real Techniques to apply my translucent powder everywhere that I put the concealer. I didn't show this bronzer on camera, but it is like one side is lighter and it goes into the darker color, and I'm using the darker side of the bronzer to add some definition and bring back some warmth to her face. Now I'm brushing off any excess powder that is under the eye so it doesn't start to look cakey. And I'm bronzing again, but I realized this bronzer is not dark enough, so I have to go in with the contour from the It's My Ray Ray palette. I'm using the two shades, Mocha and Brownie Bite, mixed together to create the perfect contour color. I want to point out that when I'm contouring her face, I'm brushing the contour up in the cheekbone area because I don't want it to be going down and look muddy. And now I'm reverse contouring with some translucent powder to cut her cheeks and make it look snatched. And I almost forgot to do the nose contour, so I'm taking those same two contour shades, Mocha and Brownie Bite, mixed together to contour her nose with a small brush so I could get a nice fine detailed line, and I'm making sure to blend so that the nose contour does not look harsh because that's not a cute look. And now I'm taking the same brush that I used to contour her face with to blend out her nose some more, but I didn't add any extra product on it. And I'm brushing out the excess translucent powder. Now I'm going in with my favorite eyeliner so I could put a wing on her because I love, love, love a wing. Any eye look I do is not complete without a wing. I just love wings. When I'm doing a wing on clients, I never tell them to close their eyes because if they close it, I don't get the wing in the right place. So I just tell them to look down a little bit so I know where the wing is gonna sit when their eyes open. That way I get the perfect placement. I'm giving her a dramatic wing because it's a full glam look. It's already smoky, so we're just gonna keep the look real dramatic. And I love how it looks, honestly. I just want to take a little minute and appreciate the look so far. Next, we're applying blush. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, and I'm using the shade Cash, which is the shade all the way on the right, to apply the blush. First, I start with the apple of her cheek. I blend backward up toward on her cheekbone. And then now I'm doing highlighter. I'm using the Shea Slay Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Bling. And I'm using the other side of that brush to apply it. And I'm blending out with the blush brush, but not adding any extra product. Now I'm highlighting her cupid's bow and the bridge of her nose. And after that, I'm going in with the shade Moroccan Ice from the Moroccan Spice palette so I can highlight her brow bone. Now it's time to apply the lashes. I'm using the style Marquise from Eylure London. This is their Luxe Silk line. These are my favorite lashes because they're not too long, but they bring the drama and the volume. The tool I'm using is called Scissor Tweezers or something like that from Revlon. This is the easiest thing to apply lashes for me. Now I'm going in with the Better Than Sex mascara. It's not waterproof because waterproof takes too long to come off when you're washing off your makeup. Meet Max. This is her dog. He's such a cutie, isn't he? Now I'm going in with the shade Saffron from the Moroccan Spice palette to do under her eye. I'm also going to take the other shade Fez Up as well. And I'm going to add a little bit of Black Beauty in there just to make it match the top. I started off using this color Days. It's a liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But I didn't like it because I thought it was going to be cooler than it was. So I'm going in with the shade Weekender to outline the outside of her lip and the shade Naked in the middle to give us a nice little ombre. I'm blending it with a small lip brush and I'm making her put her lips together to blend it more. And now we're adding gloss. This is the Smashbox Extra Shine Gloss or something like that. Yeah. Just to finish it off. And we gotta, of course, add mascara to the bottom lash line. Her lashes are so long, so mascara is perfect for her bottom lashes. After this, it's time to spray the whole face with setting spray. This is the Tarte Stay Spray. It's not in the bottle it came with because I traveled with it, so I changed bottles. And this is the finished look. I'm gonna do a little bit of slow-mos here so you can really see the look. That highlight is popping, okay? It looks popping to me. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.